are some pretty big takeaways that I got from shooting tack, and I wanted to share them with you. So first and foremost, the biggest takeaway was I had an absolute blast. I shot the knock-on course Friday morning, shot with some guys from Arizona, and had an awesome time with them. They were all great dudes. We all shot really well. We had a lot of fun. So that was cool to get meet new people, shoot with new people, and then just enjoy it. The afternoon, I shot the Rocky Mountain Elk Foundation course, which was 15 life-size elk targets ranging anywhere from 40 to 80 yards. And it really gave me a good perspective on what I want to do, what I want to see in the field, shots I would take, shots I wouldn't take. And then on Saturday morning, I shot the prime course with Caleb from the Buffalo Creek Outdoors. He's a great dude and a great channel. You should go check it out. And then in the afternoon, we went and shot the Sitka course, and that was probably my second favorite course to the knock-on course. It had a lot of really cool shots, a lot of really realistic shots, and some just fun shoots, like shooting at jackalopes and stuff. Like, you're never gonna see that, but it was a lot of fun, and it really just like solidified like that this is what I want to do. This was so much fun, and I can't wait to go out and do it for real. Especially archery. I went on a rifle hunt last year, and that was what like sunk the hook, and now this is completely got me all consumed in it. It is just like, it was so much fun. It just exposed me, and it made me want to get better. So from here on out, that's all my goal is just to continue to get better. So really the first biggest, not flaw, but like the biggest problems that I had was just shooting at all the different angles, like the up slopes, the down slopes, the side hills, the combination of down and side and up and to the, that was difficult for me. It wasn't like I had a different problem every time. So when I was shooting up, I would consistently miss high. When I was shooting low, I'd consistently miss low. And then on the side hills, I kind of fought that both left and right, but I think a lot of that was I was fighting my bubble inside of the housing, and what ended up happening was I felt like I was putting a lot of excess torque into the bow to get it to lean one way or the other. Or instead of maybe leaning the bow, I was leaning my whole body, and that was causing me to collapse and having shot problems. That was an awesome learning experience for me. I rushed a few shots. I didn't take as long as I probably should, but I was able to learn from it, and that was like the number one thing I wanted to get from going and shooting tack, was just kind of get exposed to all this different, like all the different angles, the ups, the downs, the side hills, the stuff I don't get to do here. I wanted to get to do there, so that way I can be more ready for it if I get a shot opportunity in those situations, that I can be ready. The second biggest takeaway I got from all this was physically, I felt great. Like, my performance physically was awesome. I felt a little tired each night, but I didn't feel wrecked. I wake up in the morning and I felt ready to go. I didn't get any blisters, hot spots on my feet. And I know it was only 2 days, but we covered about 12 miles a day. It was the breathing that really kicked my ass. I think it was 8,500 feet was at the peak of this mountain when you work your way down. So like going from 85 feet sea level here in North Carolina to 8,500 out in Utah, it was a big shift, and I came out of the gate sometimes maybe a little too hot and ran out of breath a little too fast. But once I was able to get my breathing under control, like my muscle endurance and my ability to continue to move forward was there. Probably another big takeaway is the gear that I brought. Like, I was super happy with. I've had all this gear for a little bit now, and there was only a few things that I wanted to try. I tried a new pair of socks and I liked them, but I just have to run a liner with them because they were a little too thin compared to my late season sock, which I've always worn. So I had to put a liner with them. Once I put the liner with them, the little bit of hot spots I got in the first morning, they went away. All my bow, all the equipment, all the arrows I had, they were great. Started with 24, came home with 18, broke 5, lost 1. All in all, I was pretty happy with it. That prime course kind of ate me up from arrows. From that standpoint, I think I killed 4 of them there. The other thing with my gear is that online, the courses said they range from 40, the ones I was going to shoot from 40 to 100 yards. Well, when I get there and I find out that the prime course has 2 shots over 110, that I might be unprepared. And I wanted to shoot at the Caribou to be entered into the truck, which I came 1 finger's length away from being in the 12 ring. So for me, that was pretty good. All things considered, the sight tape that I have, I don't know if you can see it, the sight tape I have for this bow only goes to 100. So on the range, they had a bison target at 110. And the first day I got there on the range, I had to hold my 100-yard pin at the top of the target, and I hit it. And then I kind of just worked my pins down and consistently threw arrows in there until I got 2 or 3 arrows in the 10 ring, made a mark with a pencil, and was like, this is it. So, man, it was fun. I had a blast. The gear, all I brought, like I said, I was super happy with it. I feel even more confident bringing all that stuff into the field this year than I did last year. So that was an awesome confidence boost for me, that physically I'm good, all my gear's good, and I just I had so much fun, and it just made me want hunting season to be here, and it's not yet, but it's almost there. So I can't wait for that. I got to experience a lot of this with my wife. She came out with me, and it was just awesome to have her out there. The scenery was great, the event was great, the weather was great, everything was just perfect. So it was just a really good weekend. I'm glad it all came together. I'm glad I got the off week from the racing to be able to go do this and experience this, and I can't wait to do it again next year. I hope you guys got something out of this video. I hope you guys got to see some really cool stuff if you were out there and enjoy the event like I did. And if you didn't, look at signing up for one next year. It was just a great experience. Until next time, guys, I'm Jeff Cordero. Thank you for watching my channel. Don't forget to subscribe down below. Don't forget to like the video. And man, just go out there and shoot, have fun, and maybe I'll see you next year.